Hi there, I am going to show you how to assemble your bed. I have it mostly assembled, not all the way completely screwed in, but enough to show you how to do it. So before we get started, the pieces that are not shown right now are, if you see that raw wood board back there, that goes, I will show you at the end of this, in the middle right here as an extra support. And then we do have the slats that you'll lay across. I don't have those in the house right now, but I will show you them before the video is over. As you can see, the door of the bed is right there. We call this end up here the head, because we imagine that's where the pillows would go, and that end right by the door, the foot of the bed. So you'll see we have these labels right here. We call the side where the door is at the front of the bed, because we imagine that would be what would be facing the bedroom. So this would say front head, and it's because this pole goes in the front of the bed towards the head side. Where if you look over here, well, we'll put one and it'll say back head, because it's see how this says head back. So we have these labels on there, and you'll see them as we're going through this video. But then also hidden are letters. So I'm gonna take you through with letters. That is what we feel is easy if we have both of those. So to start with, you're gonna start by assembling. I'm sorry for all the kid toys you're gonna see in the background here. It is what it is. We're gonna start by assembling the head portion of the bed, this ginormous rectangle with the triangle on top. You're gonna assemble that flat on the ground. And then we're going to assemble the matching piece on the foot of the bed flat on the ground. And then you'll stand those up together and we'll attach them with these poles and the base and everything. And then very lastly, we will add the railings and then the slats. So what you want to get is this pole first, has the angle right here. It is A. And then the matching one right here has this angle as well. And it is B. And then this one right here, if you see, it is C. And we do have a label on this up here, I believe, but C, the sticker C is hidden, and it is right next to the B. You will lay down A and lay down B flat on the ground and put C in between them down here. And we have provided these bolts, and you will attach a bolt here and a bolt here. And so you'll have all these bolts. We'll give it to you, and you can use a screwdriver, a Phillips, or we use a drill. And the way you know you have this the right way is the angle of the top of this matches the angle of the roof. So you don't want to have this twisted this way or that way. You want this angle to match directly like that. That way you know that these two holes are ready for C to go into. This top hole and this hole are for, see, like I said, I didn't actually put that in. I'm just setting it here for looks. Are for the railings. So you'll do those two, and then you will grab D. Where is it? There it is. And D, the sticker is hidden facing down, and it is also next to the B pole. And the head back part is also closest to the B pole facing you. You will, while these are laid down, so B and A and C are still flat on the ground, you will assemble this pole between. So you will assemble it by putting this drill right here, that bolt, and then that one into A. Okay, so once you have put D on, separately, you are going to grab E and F, which are these two poles. F is the long one, and it is gonna lay right on top of E. I assemble these separately on the ground. The two poles, I'll just lay them down on the ground with F going on top of E. And what you will see is on top of F up here is a little hole where you will put the bolt and you'll drill them together. And then F attaches right on top of A, and you drill it in with that bolt up there. And you'll see this says head back, which matches head back on this pole, and you're going to attach that right on top of B. So E rests on top of B. And once you've done that, this entire head of the bed, minus the railings, is complete, and you can set it aside. And we're gonna go duplicate that for the foot of the bed. For the foot of the bed, you're gonna grab G. G is this pole. That is the entrance right there by the foot of the bed. You'll grab H. H is on the back side, foot back. And then this is I, the little sticker. I don't know if this is gonna see it, but it's right there. It's right down here. So the sticker I is closest to H. Also, we have this pole labeled. I just set this on top. You will have G laying down, H, that's G, sorry, this is H, and then I, all laying flat on the ground, and you will attach them together. And then, before you raise them up, you will grab this pole, which is J, and it says J right under there, right next to the G pole, and you will attach G on the sides of it, in between G and H. So now you've got your square, and now we're gonna do the roof part. These two are L and K. So you will attach those. K is the long one. Like I said, I attach these two separate. I attach them when they're on the ground, not on the bed, together up here by this bolt on top of K. And then I take that triangle, like that A-frame, and I rest it on top. So G, your angle is matching the roof of the bed. That way, this goes in all the way. I just didn't do it all the way for you, for this demo. So you'll attach it all the way in, K on top of G, and L on top of H, this H pole. So they will match just like that. It's flush. Okay, you have your foot of your bed right here, this part minus the railing, and the head of the bed right there, done. The next part is these thick bottom pieces, which are M is the front, like right by the doorway, you step over, and N. These are the biggest pieces because they have the piece right here for the slats to rest on. M is, the sticker is hidden under here right next to the G pole. So you will grab, takes two people, because what you don't want to do is, as you're attaching M to G with one person, it would be really difficult to drill it in and not put pressure on the joint, there. So have someone else holding up G for you, or angle it the right way so that it goes on smoothly. And those holes are right here on the outside of G. And then it attaches over to the other side. I don't know which letter that was. And then N, this is N, this big chunk one here. Oops, this chunky one here. N is gonna attach to the outside of H. And then on this end, when you attach it to the head of the bed, M is attaching to A, and N is attaching to B, right there. Step is the door. You want to put the door post on before you put on these top rafters or whatever, the top of the bed. So door front, like we said, this is the front of the bed because we imagine that's the part facing inside your home or the bedroom. There shall be a dowel down here. The door post is O, and you will just plunk that on top of the dowel, and then you'll grab P. P is this long bar, and you will attach P in 3 spots. You're gonna attach it right here on top of G. This is the G pole, and it attaches right here. You will attach it on top of O, the door pole, and then over there you'll attach it on top of A, the head pole. And then you'll come over to this side and you will attach PQ. Q is this long pole. Same thing. The end of it goes over here to the H pole. This is the H pole. Q attaches into H right here. And then it attaches into the B pole on this end. So now you have everything done on your bed except for the top roof. You have to have 2 people for this. There is no way to do it without it breaking, especially for this size. The roof board is R. We have labeled it ridge, head, so because this is the head of the bed where we imagine the pillows would be, and front back, or foot back. So it says foot back because we imagine this to be the foot of the bed. And if you can see, the sticker is facing the back. It's facing us, the back side of the bed. And you just attach R right in here. If you notice, I have the sticker R facing the front, like by the door kind of, so that actually isn't very hidden. So you attach it right here, and then same on the head of the bed over here. You will attach it right there on the top. Okay, so now you have your entire frame of the house built, and it's time to add in the railings. The railings are mostly the same, but for the sake of, because we build these all handmade, this is the label. So S is this one. I sneak all those stickers down here, so they're facing down. You shouldn't see these. S, T is the long one. U is the end of the bed, or the head of the bed. U is the head. S, T, U, V. V is this front head. They're all labeled as well. Front head is by the door. Head back is where the pillows go. And it has an arrow pointing like back is this way. Head back is this way. These are both attaching to the A pole. And then foot back is attaching to the H pole. And you'll see that there. So, and these just attach with these little golden screws, or I don't know, bronzy golden, into here. And just drill them in. Like I said, I don't have that drilled in. I just set it in for you. And then lastly, you'll put W. Where's the W? I put it, I hit it, there it is. You'll attach W, this goes, W, it will be attached, you'll drill it into these holes right here with the bolts. But W rests right between, this is your I board and then your C board over there. And it should be the same height as these so that the slats lay evenly across for your mattress to go across. We also have pre-drilled holes in each of the slats so you can just screw them in. You do not have to screw them in. They're just available for you to screw them in if you feel safer that way. Please let us know if you have any questions or if it's confusing at all. We hope that this video helps you put it together. Again, sorry that you had to see my whole house. Usually we do this in the shop, but we brought it in today.